Chat, let me tell you something. Ever since we had that incident where my mic was scuffed a couple of weeks ago, I started to get into the habit of, right before we begin the stream, I always go and test my mic and make sure that it's working. I'll go and pick up an old magazine. How do you say magazine? I'll pick up an old magazine, I'll just read off a paragraph or something and listen back to it, just to make sure that the sound is working. And tonight I didn't do that. I just started like freeform rambling and quoting the Cryptoland animated film thing, because I watched so many people dunk on it when it came out like a year ago now, 2 years ago. It's like I know the whole stupid Cryptoland presentation thing word for word, so I'm just sitting here and I'm doing my test presentation and I'm just going, the world is no longer like it used to be, no. Cryptopher. No, my hardware wallet. Bitcoin's dead? He's dead? That's like my skill. If I was in class and Mr. Bergstrom was going around the class and he's asking everyone, what is your skill? What's the thing that you can do? It's like, well, I can recite Cryptoland. I even know the songs off by heart. And it's not a very useful skill because obviously it's like you can quote something that sucks, right? But I think one day we're going to look back on it and it's going to be like a camp classic. It's going to be like The Room, right? Where we all know that it's garbage, and it's like we'll laugh at how audaciously trash it was. So, it'll come round, right? One day it'll be a useful skill. In the meantime, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to do a tight hour of Club Kirby tonight. We're going to get in, we're going to do some comic book colouring. And then we're going to be out by 7:40. In fact, halfway through the stream I might dip out just momentarily just to go check on things, because I spent all day trying to get the fire lit to warm up the house because it's freezing here even more than usual. I know every stream it feels like I come on and I talk about how cold it is, but I got the fire lit. It took hours. I was sitting in the living room. We'll get into it, but I wanted to do like some writing today and just sit there and be cozy, right? And I figured eventually I'll pop in and we'll do Club Kirby in the studio, but it got to the point where I'd actually given up on the fire and I said, it's just not lighting, and I could feel the wind and the rain just like pounding on the windows and the room just was not warm, and then I'd given up on the fire and then it lit. It just was, I guess it was just like slowly the wood was getting in. It was like building up to the point where it's like, okay, now there's the flame, now that it's back in business. It's like I'd given up on it and it was like it just needed more time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be out here by 7:40 because I need to make sure that I keep putting sticks on the fire and it keeps building momentum and warming up the house, and hopefully eventually there's enough heat generated that's going to like warm up. I'll start with the room and then the warm air can expand outwards and start to heat up the whole house. That's my thinking, which is really something I should be doing every day, but realistically I'm not in the living room every day putting the fire on. I'm in and around and doing other stuff. So, but that's my plans for today. I actually wanted to do a longer stream today, and I thought possibly it would be a good idea. I figure a lot of people, because it's Thanksgiving, a lot of people have like downtime and a lot of people have nothing to do. Obviously it's not Thanksgiving for me because I am Scottish, so it doesn't affect me, but I figure for a lot of you, you might not, you might have a lot of free time on your hands to be sitting around, I don't know, watching YouTube or watching Twitch, and you can hang out with me. So it seemed like a good idea, but I think in actuality what's happening is we're just, like I said, we're going to do just like one quick hour a day, and we'll do some more stuff over the weekend. A lot of people are still going to be around, I'm sure, over the next couple of days, so you know, there's still time. So, right, speaking about Thanksgiving and this coming weekend as the aftermath, well, you can see where this is going behind me. So, I was asked if I wanted to participate in a promotion with Global Comics they're doing over this weekend. They are offering Black Friday incentives to their customers. So you will be able to get some comics at discount prices. So this is the biggest deal we've ever done on Corby in the run-up to comic, which admittedly is only a couple of weeks still, right? But this is still a substantial discount, right? We've done smaller amounts of money off, but to date this is unprecedented, and I don't know when we're going to do a discount like this again, at least for issue 1, right? So yeah, starting at midnight, or 1 minute past midnight Pacific Standard Time, you can pick up Kirby issue 1 from Global Comics, and you can get it at 30% off. You don't have to enter any coupons, no codes or anything, no vouchers, nothing like that. You don't have to do anything special. You just go to the store and you put it in your basket and you purchase the PDF, and it's yours for almost 1/3 of the price off, so that's pretty good. And yeah, that runs until 11:59 again PST on November 27th. So you've got a couple of days to get on this offer. It is not valid yet, obviously, because it won't be until midnight in that time zone. But once it's active, I wanted to give you a heads up that this offer is coming. So if you want to get in on the ground floor with Kirby, see what I'm talking about every stream, see what all the fuss is about, this is the best possible time to do it. And with that, did I go through the regular spiel? For those of you who aren't familiar with Kirby, you can read Kirby at readcmc.com, or at least you can read issues 2 through 4 absolutely free. Like I said, if you want to get issue 1, you can get it from Global Comics tonight at midnight. You can also get it, if I go to the comics page, you can get it on other platforms as well if you're not a Global Comics customer, or if your digital library is somewhere else and you want to keep all your stuff organized, perhaps. You can get it on the Kirby merch store, which is powered by Teespring. You can get it on Ko-fi, you can get it from Gumroad, you can get it from Drive-Thru Comics, you can get it on Kobo, you can get it from Google Play. There's also a voucher valid for Google Play until the end of this month. There's details about that on the Kirby website. If you scroll down on the front page, you'll find it. And as of this week, you can also get it on Amazon for Kindle, and both variant covers there. If you go to the Kirby website again, click on the comics page, you can see links to many of the big Amazon global storefronts that offer the comic. And I think I've done enough shilling for now, so let's just get back into what we're doing today. I've spent the whole first 10 minutes shilling and babbling, but I've got to tell you about everything else that's happening, right? So we've been working on this page for a couple of days, and the line art is now finished, or at least it's as finished as we need it to be at this point, right? So I've got the final art, final panel in there of Corinne and Sadie. I think we worked on this a little bit last night on stream. It's kind of hard to keep track. And it was surprising how long it took to get the Sadie in that last panel done, considering it's a very tiny part of the overall page, but that's me. I do, you know, get caught up in small details, as we're always talking about. Right, so we're moving on now. Is this heater on? Heater's not on, at least not just now. I've got to tell you, warm this studio. There's the room up as well now. But I'm working on the colours now and starting to just get the basic areas in place. There's something strange going on here. Oh, you know what I think that is? It's just like color reproduction. On my monitor, as I'm looking at it, Sadie's hand just looks like it's pure white, so it looks like it hasn't been filled in. Okay. Right. I don't know why her skin looks so pale. That's not a problem that I usually have. And I had a little bit of shading, but I think colour might just be off. I might need to go in and double check that. But for now, that might do. Okay, I don't even understand how the shading's working here. The shadow on her arm versus her hand doesn't line up. Completely inconsistent, so I will fix it. I'm not sure what went on there. Okay, chat. My plan for today was, obviously I'm still working on this page. I didn't want to burn through doing the colouring on it because I thought we would do that on stream, so I thought I'll hold off. And I wanted to concentrate on doing other stuff today. What I really wanted to do in my offline time, while I was not on stream, was to concentrate on doing some writing, because I hardly ever get to, with the nature of Kirby being what it is, the drawing side of it takes up so much more of my time. I don't really get to write new material very often, or hardly ever, and it's something that drives me up the wall, to be honest with you. My ability to complete comic pages is so much slower than my ability to like write new scripts. It means it's like there's like hardly ever any actual chance to write new material. And what I want to do is really get to the point where I have these scripts for what would be, once we're done with the remasters, which is issues 1 through 4, we're redoing the old issues. Then we're going to go back, we're not going to go back, we're going to go forward. We're going to do issues 5 and 6. And I already have scripts for issues 5 and 6 completed. And in fact, even like there's some layouts, at least for issue 6, so at least for issue 5 done. So you know, there's some work done there already. But I wanted to start laying down like what's going to happen in the issues after that, and really start to develop a really solid roadmap for the comic moving forward, right? We're going to move on. We're going to do Sadie on this panel. We'll do all the Sadies at once, I think. Again, the skin is totally white there. I don't. That's very strange. Okay, we've got to fix that. We've got to fix that first because it's not correct. Let me see if I can find the color chart. No, I can't see it. A very useful thing that has a color chart here. Well, okay, this is very annoying. Okay, I'll go get it. It should be in the same place as all the rest of my files, but I can't see it. Okay, chat, I am here. I just need to go and do a bit of problem solving, so I'll just be back in a sec. Okay. Right. I think I see what the problem is. I did go get the colour chart there and dug out Sadie's skin colour, and the thing is, the skin colour is actually the correct shade. It really is this shade of, on the colour chart, it really is this shade of near white. It's almost imperceptible. I don't like that. The colour chart is dated, I think I said they're July 2018, the original colour chart. And it's wild that I haven't actually created an updated one since then. You must surely be in need of a newer version that has colour references for all the new characters and everything, just amended, you know, anything, any weird little I can't speak, aberrations like that. Should have been ironed out by now, but never mind, we'll get through anyway. Okay, Krita's just locking up now, so this is turning out to be one of those nights where we're just having a whole bunch of technical problems. One. That's strange. Okay, maybe my pen's gone flat. No, I don't think it's that. My pen's working. My other pen's not working either. Oh man. See, now it's back. What? Love that. You know what, I'm not going to question it as long as it's working again. Let's just roll with it. Yeah, anyway chat, I was talking about before we fell down that rabbit hole as far as figuring out what was going on with Sadie's skin tone. I was talking about working on the scripts for future issues of the comic, and what I don't know, I've been out of the game as far as that goes for so long now. I didn't really have like a set process for what I was going to do today. I thought I'll just sit down and sort of start to brainstorm. And it turned out to be a lot harder than I expected to get back into the swing of things as far as writing goes. And now Krita is locked up again. Okay, I'll keep talking anyway while we wait for Krita to actually zoom in. So I was waiting, so I was trying to get back into the swing of things writing wise, and I thought I'll just start brainstorming about ideas for new issues of the comic. I had like some ideas about things we're going to do, but I really wanted to solidify that. And no, geez, really, why is Krita not working? And I've lost my train of thought now. So I didn't really have like a set process in mind for how I was going to go about starting to write again, and so it took me all day, and as I said, I was like trying to just get the houseworm as well, and I just couldn't get back into it. So eventually what I did was I went and started to look at, well, what did we do last time, and started digging through the scripts, and I was reading the script for what will be Corbie issue 5, and I was like really taken aback by it, because I haven't looked at it since, I think the date on the script was July of last year, so I don't think I've made any changes to it since then. I was like, well, I'm really excited that reading all the things that happen in the story about actually getting to draw it, and I know it's like we're probably months away from even being close to getting started on issue 5. We've got to redo issues 2 through 4 first. I was like, this is really good stuff, and then I realised something that kind of horrified me, and it was that issue 5, as it stands, is like I think it's like 46 pages. It will be 46 pages of comic content, and that's like, and it's still a 2-part story. So I haven't even looked at how long issue 6 is, and I was just like, oh wow. Like, we could split it down even further, but I think there was some strategic thinking. Oh, that's all saving, it says, okay. I think there was like some strategic thought going in there at the scripting stage, because I needed to have like some stuff where Corinne is actually Corbie in the comic and she's doing like superhero stuff, because a lot of the early goings were so much like school stuff and catching up with all the characters in Annadale Academy and all that kind of stuff, so it needed to be like a set length just to fit everything in. And then I'm sure the second part is the issue 6 is the same way as well. I really don't know what's going on with Krita here. Oh, are we back? Okay, we're back. That was strange. Krita's behaving really oddly tonight. No, it's still locking up. Oh no. Oh. Chat, I need to take a break as well, because I've got to go check on the fire and make sure that it's not gone out in the living room. I don't know what's going on with Krita, why it's acting like this. I can't even see my mouse cursor now. What's going on? My whole computer's in meltdown. This is bad. This is bad. These are the perils of live streaming, is that sometimes things just don't go to plan at all. I mean, when I say they don't go to plan, I mean they really don't go to plan. Okay, whatever's gone wrong, clearly it's not just Krita, it's my whole system blocking up. Right, okay. I'm going to save, and then we're going to back out of Krita, and then I'm going to come back in, and we'll see how that goes, if that helps. I really should be disciplined and go check and make sure that the fire is still lit. I will be back in just a second, and then we will relaunch the program here and see if we can make any progress. Okay chat, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. You'll be pleased to know the fire is lit. Somehow, just about, I managed to give the logs that are in there just a bit of a whacking with the poker, and that brought the flame back up and it's back to life. Okay. As for Krita, still waiting for it to restart. Okay, right, we're back in. Oh, we should go back to the first Sadie in the first panel. All the whites of her eyes back in there. We don't really need to all the little details absolutely perfect at this stage. We're really just trying to correct the colours from the old character art and get them to line up with the new characters. So yeah, but chat, I'm really excited about that, reading the script for issue 5 of Kirby once we get to start doing new material again. I want to do it right now. I want to get to it, because you can imagine between, like we did issues 1 through 4 originally, years ago. And now I'm going back and doing them over. And there's some enjoyment in seeing the old stories, or the old, sort of the origin story, getting recreated, and how much better it can be. At the same time, it's like I'm itching to work on new material. But I think what I'm going to do is, once the stream is over now, I'm going to go back and have a look at the script for issue 6 as well. And just sort of catch up on where we were supposed to be headed, and still are. And then figure out what comes next, what's after that. And hopefully I can start to just get some things down on paper and just get a much more solid idea of what is going to happen in like issues 7, 8 and 9 and beyond. Okay, we're going to try to just cover a lot of ground very quickly here. Fix up as much stuff as we can because I never know when Krita's going to start acting up again.
Let's go!
There's definitely a few areas in here where I still need to fix the liner up a little bit more. So that's what I'll do, I'll just go back and make a few additional adjustments. And that's fine as long as I remember. Go back to the colour layer when I'm done. And I don't get mixed up and end up doing the wrong layer. Now I'm kind of darting between... Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm kind of darting between the panel 1 art and the panel 2 art. So the panel 2 art and the panel 3 art even. Because I keep noticing things that are wrong with the previous panel. I need to come back and focus on this one. And I'm not super worried about getting all the shading 100% correct or anything like that at this point. I just want to make sure that we have a solid foundation for the characters as we go. And just sort of get everything in place, you know? On all these sort of gaps and the weird areas that are left over from the fact that we do all new art and we're sort of placing it over the colours of the old characters. We're just trying to get everything to line up again now. Okay, I'm fairly satisfied at this point that, like I said, for the most part, Sadie's colours here are at least all in the places that they need to be, you know? There may be some little flaws here and there, but generally everything is about where I need it to be. We can move on to the next panel, Again, probably a good idea to start with as we'll just erase the excess from around the hair here. How are we doing for time? We've only got another 10 minutes. We did not get a lot done today. Let's see how much we can do in the last 10. Honestly, we spent most of the time today with me yammering, and then the computer is giving up. That's a weird thing. When I merged the line art with the panel border, I didn't notice that Sadie's hair is actually overlapping it a little, so I'll have to get rid of that. So, as it stands, Sadie does not look like right here. With the old colours superimposed over her, right? She's a bit of a mess. Let's see how quickly we can fix her up and get her looking presentable again. We'll just erase the colour from the glasses completely just now. I don't want to worry about any kind of special effects or, you know, added like tinting for the lenses or anything like that. We can concentrate on that later. As I've talked about before, a lot of this is just about covering ground as quickly as you can. Yeah, keep the pen moving and just see how much real estate you can fill in on the canvas. Don't think too hard about the little details, just keep moving. That was a weird thing. It was like some sort of a bug or something just landed in front of my screen. What was that? If it was, it's gone now. Just like parachuted in. I don't know. Okay. As quickly as it arrived, it disappeared again. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh my gosh, chat, I said we were going to be done at 28, didn't I? And that's 2 minutes from now. Okay, we might not be done at exactly 28. I want to at least get Sadie here fixed up while we are on stream. Just get the basic black colours in, right? I don't want to leave her looking like a mess as we go off air. Okay, how's that? Are we getting anywhere? It's a little bit better. Obviously, we still have some ground to cover. A lot of this this gap down here where there's nothing showing is where the speech bubble goes. On the original page, I'm pretty sure. And again, I feel like I could clean up this line art a little bit. but I'll leave that until the stream is over. And then I just want to concentrate on just covering as much ground as I can again with getting these flat colours in. And we can add any kind of fancy shading or anything like that that we want later. I think it definitely helps, you know, in terms of just being able to mentally feel like you're making some progress. Just clear down areas like this as quickly as you can. It's a bit like cleaning up your house, really. Yeah, just taking big steps to get things organised. And then you feel like you're in a better headspace. When you zoom out and you look back at the canvas, you can see, oh, I am getting somewhere. I am making some progress with this page. Because when things are messy, obviously, on the page, and you can see all the different tasks ahead of you, that can kind of be, it can become like demoralizing. You think, oh, I've got so many different little things I've got to do. But like I said, it's just about keep the pen moving. You don't need everything to be perfect, especially at this stage. Okay, right. We still have a few little areas left to cover. We'll just make those the finishing touches for now, at least. Oh. Little bits and pieces here and there. And the sweater as well. I don't know how I missed that. But I think that's going to do it for now. Like I said, I've really got to make myself stop. Actually, before I do, a lot of weird areas down here. Okay, I could keep making connections all day, and I will, but that really is going to have to do it for tonight's stream. I said we were going to do a tight hour tonight, and we've actually been on for an hour and almost an hour and 15 minutes now, so that's a little bit over what I anticipated. Hold on, there's a little area down here that's gonna bug me. I don't sort that. And a little bit of the time missing too. It goes on and on and on. Okay, I'm gonna keep making these little adjustments until I get everything to my liking. But, right, we kind of rebounded though there. We managed to get a little bit of work done. As far as Sadie goes, we haven't even gotten on to Corinne yet. But we made a little bit of progress tonight, just in this short time frame. I'm going to go back, attending to the fire, and try to make sure the living room is warm. And I'm going to do a bit of work tonight on, like I said, trying to come up with a clear roadmap for what's going to happen with the future issues of the comic as well. Don't forget about that sale that's going to be on from midnight tonight PST at globalcomics.com. You can get 30% off of issue 1 of Kirby, and it's just for Black Friday weekend, so it's Black Friday through to Cyber Monday, through and inclusive of Cyber Monday. It's the best deal we've ever offered so far on Kirby issue 1. So if you want to find out what all of this is about, what the point of this comic is, let's see just what it is that's driving me to madness, then that's the best way to go about it. So I will be back. We should be back tomorrow at the usual time, about 6 PM UK time. We will do a bit more comic book colouring then, and I will see you then for the next edition of Club Kirby.